Hey, I'm gonna play a game where you can do this or this. And there isn't that much of an in-between. But I will show you all the things I have made, which is an insane amount of things. But this has one engine, it's going like 200 miles an hour. Also, is the lag for just me, or do you guys also experience the lag? Anyways. Yeah. This game is called Plane Crazy. And you can make many things. You can make this little plane that goes 200 miles an hour, or you can make something that will obliterate Earth. There is a PvP mode, and I have seen one Titanic, one Boeing 737. These were both in real scale. So, and I have seen a not a Death Star, a Star Destroyer, along with turrets and a spork that runs into you and it destroys your entire plane. Yes! You can make anything in here, and there are PvP servers with, like, guns and missiles and stuff. Which is interesting, but this game, honestly, the PvP isn't that good, just because of how easily some people can move their planes and stuff. And it's hard to shoot someone when you're flying, but if you have just a turret, then you can shoot people down, usually. I have not made a turret yet. And, by the way, this was one of the first things I made, this flying car, which I'm now realizing was really hard to turn. But at the time, I think this was the first thing I ever got to fly. It took me like 5 tries to get something to fly, besides the tutorial starter plane. But once you figure out how things fly, it's not that hard to make them fly. Yeah. Also, you don't have to always be on max throttle, you can just tap the button a few times to slow down or speed up a little bit. Yeah. Also, my friends have made, like, B-2 bombers, and jets that you will see in this video. You can choose where you want your thing to spawn, and you can also see how long you've played, where I've played about 3 hours, and my friend has played about 2.5 days, which is crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of other things. By the way, Kiwi underscore M at
I'm back,
N
Bailey.
is in this
You there?
video too. And if you're wondering why he seems to be talking while not talking to someone else, I forgot to record my audio. Yeah.
What crazy plane video thing?
By the way, you can make anything in this game. I made something that just slides straight across the ground.
What do you
It's
crazy
14
video
blocks. That's it. And it just bounces off the ground at 700 miles an hour.
You said you were making the crazy
800. It almost got to 1,000. But when it's going straight, it only goes...
Oh, you mean like you're filming a video?
When it goes straight, it's only about 700. Which is still pretty good, in my opinion.
I made this baby from scratch.
Oh.
After all of y'all left, I was on for like a couple more
you
hours.
can also make rockets.
Then I got like the
My friends have made rockets that actually work. I just made a rocket that I labeled the elevator. Because it will go straight up and straight down.
On settings?
Now, if you're wondering, that sounds pretty easy. It is not. Most things you make without knowledge of how to make them will go in circles.
9 hours and 42 minutes.
There's so many circles, like that thing at the beginning of the video. To counteract that, you can add a thing called a gyro, which very much limits your movement, but it straightens your plane out.
Really unemployment? I've been playing this game for like a week.
I don't know how my friend has been playing this game for a week and already has 2.5 days of playtime.
That's not a lot.
Maybe I've just been doing other things. I don't know.
I played this game before Beast Mode started playing.
Yes. I have a
Makes
friend
sense now?
group of 4 people, so we might start making videos with more than one person. By the way,
So would it
Kiwi
hypothetically be recording my
underscore
voice, or are you
M
just gonna
at
slap music over
N
it?
is another YouTuber. He's got like 50 subscribers or something. He's also he's the one talking in this video. You should go check his channel out.
It doesn't matter.
Although I
You
haven't
can have my
checked
voice in the
out
video.
what he's been making at all recently.
I have my voice on my
Also, you
channel.
can land on this flying island and in this hangar. Which, the way I test if planes are easy to maneuver, I land them in this hangar. And by the way, you can grab your plane and move it around, but I got stuck in it in this instance while trying to get it to go out of the hangar. And by the way, if you get out of your plane while the engines are on, you cannot turn them off until you're back in the driver's seat. Also, other people can't get in the driver's seat, but if you add passenger seats, they can get in. If you didn't hear it at the beginning, this game is called Plane Crazy. It's also in the title of the video. By the way, this is my friend's plane. This is a jet. Also, I will ride with him soon, and you'll see. This is like build a boat, but very different.
There's like half circle
Got
blocks,
dragged
and
along
there's
with
a
my plane when
ow,
I forgot to turn
ow!
off the
I'm
engines.
being decapitated.
But yes. Anyways, his plane is very complicated. And by the way, you can keep certain things to keybinds, like engines and stuff.
I can't get out, so I guess
but he has a very interesting flaps.
Are you gonna fly it?
Not the default flaps. He has these flaps in the back that he made. And you do have to be... The game takes into account how aerodynamic you are and your weight.
How about I just add a passenger seat real quick?
That's why my big thing with like
you know,
9 engines, no, 11 engines, only goes 500. But that little slider thing averages out about 700 while on the ground. Yeah.
It's not janky. It's just that I turned my gear on.
His
and went
plane
upside down.
is a little janky. It turns so fast, and the way he did his stuff. By the way, in the group chat, my friends have reached like a 19 number speed. That's a big number.
Fly off.
19-digit number speed. You can achieve in this game. I don't know how they did it, but it was all with rockets. They made a brick of rockets.
Look how much smoother it is now that the gears.
But yeah, he added a seat for me, and this is what his plane looks like. You can also fly in first person stuff, which is fun. Yeah. Anyways, the part where you're all racing, or wanting, his, like, jet versus my monstrosity, which you shall see.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Very soon. I assume in the next 30 seconds you're gonna see us trying to line up on the runway, which he is very good at. My plane doesn't have anything besides rocket engines. So it just...
I thought you jumped off. Alright, so where do you want to go now?
It's kind of hard to turn around and stop. Because my turning mechanism is the wings and the rockets on the side of my plane. Which means I crash into stuff a lot when I'm not going straight on the ground. But anyways, we eventually lined up, and you're gonna find that whether you make a very fast jet or my abomination, whatever this is, they go about the same speed. So there's not one right way to build things. There just is building things. And you're about to see us race, and then figure out that we had no idea where we were gonna race to, so we just kind of gave up.
Where do you want to race to? I'm trying to find out where we're racing to. Where are we racing to?
We decided to race to the water, which is, you can build boats. This is also build a boat. You can build boats. This is a really fun game, by the way. I love playing this. You guys should go check it out. And,
I'm at the water.
That's about it. Yeah, I guess, goodbye. Check out Crazy Plane, and go check out Kiwi underscore M at N on YouTube.
My tail is shaking badly. That
And
means
go
something
see
broke
what he
off when I
makes.
hit the
I have no
propeller.
idea. Well, anyways, bye.
Oh, my flat broke off.